Hey guys, I hope you can hear me okay. This is my local park as of now, which is great because where I used to be, we didn't have a park that nearby. You wouldn't have been able to walk to it, certainly. Now, bonus points if you can figure out where this is, but I'm not going to tell you. I don't live that close anyway, but yeah, within walking distance. So yeah, I'm just gonna go for a walk. I was originally gonna periscope. Well, that's some wind. You probably hear that. I was gonna periscope stream this, but for some reason on the Galaxy Tab 3, which is what I'm on right now, it just puts the broadcast upside down, and there's no way. Like, you can flip the screen round and all sorts of business, and it keeps putting upside down. So. That's how it is. Let's just switch to the other camera so you can see me. Is that going to work? I'll just flip it around. Hello. Yeah, it's a funny old thing. I don't know why it does that. So this is kind of a field part, which is quite nice too. 3 goalposts actually. 3. I'm no expert on football, but I don't think that's how the game works. I don't know. Maybe that one over there is just for penalty shots. As if I knew how those worked. So I'm going to keep walking. The main reason I am taking a video here, like I said, I was going to periscope stream, but it does it upside down, and I don't have unlimited data yet, so I mean, this tablet doesn't have data. I'd have to portable hotspot it off my phone, and then it's a mess. My phone's very old. I'm going to be getting a new one soon, hopefully. But anyway, yeah, the main reason I want to stream this, or film it or whatever, is because there are some rather cute little water birds over this way. There's a little bit of a I don't think you'd call it a lake, maybe a sort of river pool thing. I think it's running water, but it's quite slow and it's quite broad, so yeah, I wouldn't call it a lake. But there's a bit of wood to get through before that, as you can see before us, and I will take us in there and see what. Well, I will show you what it's like. It's quite deceptive because, I mean, it just looks like a field surrounded by trees, but there's a bit of a wood. It's quite nice. I suppose. I mean, I've sort of been inspired by Pokemon Go to do this. I don't know. I was thinking about doing this before it released, like last week, or the week before. I can't remember. But yeah, it seems like everyone is getting up and out and walking hundreds and hundreds of kilometers. So I thought, why not join in, eh? I don't have Pokemon Go yet because it doesn't work on tablets, and as you know, I don't have a good enough phone. I can't actually really install any apps on my phone that are over a couple of megabytes, because I mean, the base memory is about 256 MB. I mean, it runs on Gingerbread, so like I said, it's an old phone. But yeah, I mean, it's like I said, I'll get a new one, and then I will get Pokemon Go if it actually releases in the UK. I'm not sure I fancy fiddling about with the APK, especially since, I don't know, maybe all the locations aren't quite in there at this point, if it's not been released here. Now, you can see there are 2 kind of pathways to go down here. I don't know why the camera seems so zoomed in. I'm going to try. You can have a look down this one. You might not be able to hear me over the water, so or the rushing wind. But I will show you. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you can only hear me. That would be the optimal situation here. So as you can see here, we have. You might not be able to see it actually, but believe you me, there is quite a stream down there. I will step over this fence here and not die. or at least try. It's quite dark. I am filming this at currently 9:15 approximately in the evening. Yeah, I don't have any flash or anything, and it's quite dark with all these leaves overhead, just like Slender Man, eh? But yeah, there's a little weir down there and a bit of a stream, which is kind of nice. I wonder when I'll run into the first person who thinks I'm a weirdo for talking to myself. Anyway, there's another little bit of a much calmer little. You can't see that, can you, at all? There's not enough light. A little bit of a stream here. You can see the reflection in the water. Yeah, you can't see much here. I'm going to pause the recording for a little bit until we get somewhere where there's light so you can see. Now, I don't know if you can see here, but we've come to a little bit of a sort of clearing thing. Now, I've been down here before with my mum, and we've theorised about what this bit could be, because obviously there's these railings which seem a bit out of place, and there's this little stone. I need to move back a little bit. Little stone bath down here, and actually you can see down here there's a bit of like a gate mechanism for gating off the water, and it goes through this side as well. Oh, stood in a massive mud puddle. Yeah, so there's this kind of 2-into-1 flow system that goes underneath this bridge I'm stood on right now. We think it's some kind of sheep bath, you know, like a sheep dip, because I mean it's been made quite recently. It's concrete, so and it's not like an old bridge, so we think it's something to do with sheep. Like a system where you can close off a bit of water, bathe some sheep in it, and then let the sheep away. Not let the sheep away, let the water away, that's what I meant. I'm going to pour the sheep out into the stream. So we should be getting to the bit of a river thing. This is kind of it. You can hear some kind of little bird or something squeaking. I don't know if you can hear it. There's something over there. I think it might be a duck. I can't quite tell. Yeah, I think it's a duck. It all looks very washed out on this. It's a shame. There's a lot of green here, but the quality's not very good on this camera. So what have we got? Well, this is kind of the start to the stream anyway, or the river. I don't know what you'd call it. A lot of water though. Slightly moving. You can barely see it, but there's a little bit of a current, I think. It would be nice to go out on a boat on this. I mean, if there were fish, you could go fishing. I don't know if there are. I doubt it somehow. It does look a little bit murky, but thankfully it's good enough for some of the birds that live here. Oh, here we are. Hello, swans. Hello. Oh, it's starting to rain. That is not good. Hello. How are you doing? How are you doing today? Now, since we're here, since we've found some birds, I hope it doesn't start raining too heavily, but I brought some, well, this is a plastic bag, but the swans know. They know. Okay, hang on a second. Sorry about that, hang on. Oh, here they all come. Here come the ranks of the water birds. Right, so you're not actually supposed to give birds bread. It's not supposed to be very good for them. What you are supposed to give them, because it's nice and fibrous, is stuff from the bottom of the cereal packet, which is what I'm throwing in here. If I give you a look inside my bag. This camera's really zoomed in, I don't know why. This is like, I think this is like Special K, which is a Kellogg's cereal, if you don't know. If you haven't somehow heard of it. They're loving it. So what have we got? We got several ducks. Male and female. We got 2 swans. We have a moorhen in between them. Or a coot, sorry. No, he's a coot. Moorhens, I think, have red beaks. That's a coot. It's an old coot. I haven't seen any... oh, there's a moorhen. There's a tiny little moorhen. Oh, it's adorable. Yeah. Good thing is with these, they're kind of small enough that, in small enough fragments that everyone gets some. And even the little birds that usually get pushed out of the way by the swans or the ducks. The ducks are usually quite boisterous and sometimes fight each other. Let's get a little bit more in there. Yeah, you can see them pecking it up a bit. They like it. Oh, hey now. I don't think this will be very substantial for these two massive swans. Hey, don't fight now, come on. But I mean, it's still a bit of a snack, isn't it? It's got a bit of sugar in it, they'll like it. Nom 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 nom. Thankfully the rain isn't coming down too heavily. Yeah, you can see there's quite a bit of water here. It just about qualifies as a river, I suppose. I don't know what you'd call it. Nice bit of water trees here. I don't know what kind they are, maybe some kind of willow. But yeah, they're nice. Get some more in there. Feed those birds. Hey, 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 you be nice, hey? You might as well not bother. It's not like it's going to feed you for long. Yeah. So I'm gonna keep on walking, see if I find any more birds or if these just follow me, because I haven't emptied my bag yet. Anyway, yep, I'll see you in a minute. Now, I haven't got to any more birds yet, but I think I might be a bit away from, maybe far enough away from those others that they won't follow me, because I want to evenly distribute the gifts what I have to offer to these small creatures. So there's this field over here. I don't really know what it's for. Some flat grass in the middle there, so I guess you could play like football or something. And there's kind of some kind of cricket thingamabob over here. You can't see it very well. I don't think the digital zoom's very good either. But yeah, it's like a cricket. It could be over there that does some. I don't know about cricket. I'm not good. But you can see there's still a substantial amount of water space here. I don't know what you call it. Yeah, it's just nice. It's nice to see a decent sized body of water in what would otherwise be quite an urban area that I live in. You can see there's this little boathouse over there. I don't know who that belongs to, even if it does belong to anyone, but it's very run down. I think there's a little, you probably can't see it if I just stand still. You can see there's that little thing in the middle there. I think that's a little bridge for people to get onto their boats. It kind of hangs from the ceiling, which is rather nice. And we are kind of coming to the end here of this park. But let's see if we can find some more birds before we go. I mean, you saw back there, they just came out of the bushes. Ooh, that looks like a goose. I don't know if you can see him. Just over there, middle of the camera. Looks like it's asleep, but with the promise of food. Perhaps he'll come. Oh, this is precious. Look at this. A mother duck and her baby ducklings. Yes, I am a massive sissy, right? I love cute things. But, oh, they know. Don't worry. Here you are. Go on, have a bite. It's lovely. It's just for you. There's no one else here. You might as well get it while you can. It's blowing over a bit because of the wind. I'm trying to throw it further away. I haven't got that much left. Here we go. There we go. Eat up, eat up. Oh, what about you? What about you, eh? Are you lonely? over there. You haven't got any ducklings. Yeah. I tried to get it further to you, but the wind is oncoming. Oh, here's a swan. Yeah, you'd better eat up before he comes. Or she. Wow, that just all blew back in my face. Yeah, let me just sprinkle some in. Oh, is that a tiny little coot? Right, I don't have much left, but this swan is being very, very boisterous and greedy, aren't you? Don't blame him, he's big, he's got a big appetite. Another coot, incoming. Look, it's everywhere. You can eat that. Other thing is bread. I don't think it's, hey, no fighting. It doesn't break down as easily as this kind of stuff does. It tends to pollute the water. But a bit of cereal. Yeah, this is just flecks now. They'll have to come closer to me if they want to eat. I'll step back a bit, let them have a look. Yeah, the reason I say they're babies, those little coots, I mean there's the mother one you can see and 3 babies, is because they've got down feathers. You might not be able to see with the camera quality, but I think, I'm no expert, but they don't have the white crest on their heads, and they're kind of fluffy, so I'm guessing they're the babies. Just so adorable. So yeah, we've got quite a little... Oh dear, Mr. Goose is coming now, and another swan. I'm sorry guys, you were kind of late to the party. I'll just, I don't really have anything left. I have that tiny bit, and they're going to eat it all before you get here. So, I mean, it's a shame. I should have brought more with me, but I didn't want to empty the whole cereal box. I should have just brought some cereal and crushed it up while I was here. There you go. There you go. That's all I've got. It's empty. Hello, Mr. Goose, or Miss. I don't know. Hey, no fighting. There's a tiny duckling there. You can't fight with him. Where's he gone? Oh, there he is. Oh. There's some legit quacking going on there. I think that is a very white duck, I have to say. You don't see too many of those. I mean, obviously, those, are they like, they call them Arabian, I can't remember. Those white ducks that stand up and are a lot bigger. Obviously they're white, but you don't get many of this variety. I'm not well up on my waterbird names. I think these are mallards. These type of ducks. With the males have the green plumage on their head, and the females generally look like this. They're kind of brown, and they don't have to display as much. The men usually go after them. The males also have that little kind of curl on the edge of their tail, and they have a little blue stripe. I don't think you can see it on a lot of these. It's usually folded under their wing, but it's usually about there at the back. Oh, adorable. They're all kind of going away because they know I don't have much more to offer. Poor Mr. Goose over there, Canada Goose, is not getting a lot. But it's nice that they're here. I think it's mostly gone. Little ducklings are here. Look how close they are. Aww. Adorable. There's no more coming. I think I've got all the water birds in the vicinity to come over, which is lovely, really. It's a shame we didn't see any landing today. Sometimes you get them perched up high somewhere, not that high, but they fly in to land on the water, and it looks absolutely fantastic and ridiculous at the same time. Oh, they're squeaking. Oh, little chirping ducklings. Oh, I think that might be the coot babies that are doing that. Cootlings? I don't know what you call them, what you call the babies. They're venturing away now. There's one. Yeah, that's the coots. Coots squeaking away. You might not be able to hear them, they're quite quiet. But yeah, the other one's picking up, and it's probably going to go quite dark soon. You can see. But thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this weird piece of content. Oh yes, the little one over there wants his mummy. Oh, don't leave him behind. Leave him, mummy. Just wait a minute. Jeez. Oh. Gosh, what? Can you just wait a second? Like, I'm pretty sure they were both yours, and the other one's over here. Jeez, Mum. Be nice to the poor little thing. Maybe he just wants some of her regurgitated cereal. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed watching this bit of poorly filmed, weird alternative content. If you want more, tell me. You know, leave a comment or whatever the comments equivalent is in whatever platform I release this on. Probably be YouTube. And yeah, thanks guys. See you later.